everyone, Lindsey Mason here with WMCT-TV, and today we get to chat with Mayor Arthur Vigeant, who is running for his 6th term. He was first elected back in 2011 and has been serving the community ever since. Let's take a look. Arthur Vigeant has been the longest-running mayor in Marlboro history. Announcing recently he is running for his 6th term, he's excited to continue his process.
We've had a great 10 years, we really have, working with the council and the school committee and department heads and just everyone in the city. We've been able to get quite a bit done. We got a couple things still hanging out there with just moving the library up the Walker Building for temporary headquarters and finally identifying a site where we can start on our West Side Fire Station. I want to try to get those moving a little bit farther, finish up the library, and hopefully we can get all that done in the next 2 years.
Like many others working through this pandemic, the mayor never stopped, and we got some insight to how that was for him.
It was a most frustrating year. I'll go with that. It was very frustrating. Every day I would come to work and know what the subject was going to be, just didn't know what the issue was going to be. So we would have to have updates from the health department, from the hospital, from the state on a regular basis, on a daily basis. Now it's calmed down to where a lot of our meetings are weekly, some are even every other week. I meet with John Garside, our health agent, on a regular basis, almost daily still. But the hospital calls up there are weekly. We have the vaccine clinic here, and we have the testing site here that the hospital's done a fantastic job on. It's been very frustrating to know what the issue is going to be today. Are we opening City Hall? Are we closing City Hall? Are we allowing the restaurants to encroach onto city property to keep them viable through the winter, waiting for spring to come so they can get out there as they have recently? So it's working with the whole community and try to bend things a little bit to make it so they all can get through and survive through this time. And the residents, the federal government has stepped up to the plate and had all kinds of programs in place to try to help the residents. They've sent the community money. The state has sent out additional funds this year. So it's making sure those resources are there for all our residents.
With the shift in COVID, the mayor wanting to highlight what he sees for Marlboro's future.
Well, I think keeping an eye on the employment base and making sure the buildings stay full of employees. It's great to have them here for the small businesses, the gas stations, the convenience stores, the restaurants. That's why it's so important to have these jobs in the large companies. And some of them are going to be going remote. We know that's coming. So the different types of companies that will be coming to town, we want to make sure that when they're talking about additional jobs, they're talking about on-site jobs. We just announced that BJ's is going to be moving to Marlboro, and it was important for us to say it's 800 new jobs for Marlboro, but they're on-site jobs, they're not remote jobs, which is really important so they get to spend the money around the city.
It was really a pleasure speaking with you today, Mayor. The election is happening this upcoming November.